What up, YouTube? Hey, guys. What's up? Oh, my hair looking crazy. What's up, everybody? Hi, Lisa. I called you. I got part of my eyebrows on, so it's an improvement from last week. And looky over here, Eli. Say hi, everybody. Look how handsome I am in my bow tie. You handsome in my bow tie? Oh my goodness. Good morning, Lisa. It snowed and it's beginning to snow again, but not very much. I would say maybe 2 inches. So we got a little bit coming, but my hair is crooked. How is it always crooked? There. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. The whole 9. I'm going to keep getting my eyebrows on. That's what most people are probably doing today, is celebrating Valentine's Day. We don't really do much. I forbade Patrick a long time ago about flowers and stuff like that because, I always said, if you want to get me something, get me jewelry, because jewelry lasts a long time. Jewelry lasts forever. Flowers just die, and it's like, so I don't know. I love flowers. Don't get me wrong. I love roses. I love lilies. I love flowers. But yeah, the E to the L to the I is in the house. Yeah. He's looking at me like, all right then. But yeah, I love flowers, but they're so expensive and they're such a waste of money because they die. And yeah. And I've gotten flowers twice this year, which is really kind of weird. I should have brought it in here. I did get a little gift from one of my students. I got a thermal coffee mug with a lid. It had some little phrase on it. And then I got a little pen that says, I love teaching. It had one of them was a pencil and it said like, I love teaching or something like that. And then something about it takes a big heart, a little sign that says it takes a big heart to help little minds grow or something like that. Anyways, it was very sweet. And a little thing of chocolates, which I always give. If I get any chocolates, I always give them to Patrick, because I am literally that person that bites into them. And if it's nasty, I stick it back in there because I won't finish it. Well, take your time, sister. It looks like it might just be us today. I thought maybe some of my Oklahoma folks would show up today since we're all kind of hunkered down and waiting for whatever's going to come. Either it's not going to do what they said it's going to do, or it's just going to, the bottom's going to fall out of it, which I haven't watched the news today because I stayed up till 4:00 in the morning. Yeah. Not because I couldn't sleep, not because I was in pain, but because I was enjoying my life and I didn't want for it to stop. So I think that's a good reason to stay up late. I worked on my Valentine's video, which my Valentine's video with my Makeup Mafia is going to be coming out shortly after I get done with this live stream. So be on the lookout for that. And I really worked hard on the editing on that one. Like, I really wanted it to be cute. So hopefully it turned out that way. It took me forever to get it edited for some reason. Well, I know the reason, because I couldn't stay awake. Hi, Erica. Good morning, sweetie. I got part of my eyebrows on before I came on this time. And you guys, I'm going to get snowed in, and I have a half a bottle of Starbucks coffee, cold brew. And I have another full bottle of this is called Stock. It's not, I don't like it as much, but it'll work. And then I have one bottle of coffee concentrate. So I'm going to have to make this last until we can leave the house again, which I don't know when that's going to be. But good morning. I hope you got some good sleep. My mama's here. Where's my mama? Did she say hello and I missed it? Or maybe Lisa's creeping in the participants thing and looking for me. Are you guys both admins? I can't, or moderators. I can't see my regular YouTube screen since I'm in StreamYard. Because if you're not both moderators, I need to make a time with you to make you a moderator. Or anyway, because I'd like you both to be moderators. You can keep an eye out on if we get any trolls, and you can zap them. It's fun to be a troll slayer. It's fun when somebody's acting a fool to be a troll slayer. Well, guys, I don't really have a plan today. The thing that keeps coming to mind for me, obviously, I don't want to do a Valentine's Day look. I already did one. So I don't want to do it again. And I already know what I'm going to do as far as topical stuff with us talking to each other. But one thing I can think of is I have always wanted to do one of those smoky eyes where you literally use the black eyeliner, the creamy eyeliner on the whole, smoky part, and then you blend it out. And I was thinking like blending it out with purple. That's why I'm wearing my purple camo shirt. I was thinking about blending it out with purple. What do you think? I don't know. I've never done that before. But yay, Erica's the best mom. You picked the best one. Well, aside from mine, but you picked the best one. Erica's the best one. But yeah, I thought we could just kind of talk about love. Since today is Love Day, I thought we could talk about maybe how we met our significant others, or about people who are very special in our lives and why we love them. Give some people that are special in our lives some props. I thought we could even talk about God's love and how that's important in our lives and how that translates into this kind of day. Because a lot of people think of Valentine's Day as highly commercialized, and it is a way to make people have to spend money, or, you know what I mean, to make people feel like they're obligated to buy something. I'm that person who is much more touched by random acts of kindness and just surprise gifts that are for no reason at all, or somebody sees something that makes them think of me, and so they pick something up for me then. Like, those things are the things that mean the most, not because they felt obligated to do it because of a holiday. If that makes any sense. If I could talk, it'd be great. But anyway, I'm finishing up my eyebrows, and then we'll have a chat. And I'll start with my story. I've seen people put them all over Facebook and stuff. I don't know. For me, that's cheesy, and I do want to share it with you guys. But long story short, Patrick and I had been chatting online for years. I mean, when I first found the internet, I went to a chat room called Chat Me Free, and it wasn't like the best kind of chat room. Hey, Mace, what's up? I haven't seen you in a long time. Happy Valentine's Day. And so we talked for years and years and years, and he had I can't remember how many, like 1, 2, 3 quadruple, whatever, bypass surgery. And I just remember he was gone for a long time, and nobody knew if he was alive or dead. And it was really weird, people were calling him and they weren't getting any answers. Aw, you're going to be tie-dyed from the head to the toes. The other day when Becky and I were in the car, Super Freak by Rick James came on, and she was laughing at me because I was like, from her head down to her toenails, down to her feet. I was all in it. Hi, Harry. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. We got lots of people showing up now. Maybe I'll wait a little bit to finish my story, give people a chance to get here and finish my eyebrows. Finish my eyebrows. And now that I knew what Lisa was talking about that day about Sing Sherry, anytime Patrick starts his choking, whatever stuff that he's been doing, I'm just going to start singing my favorite love songs. Oh, that's what we can talk about. Tell me some of your favorite love songs. Like, I am old school. Like, I love I Got Sunshine on a Cloudy Day. Love the Temptations. Endless Love by Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. Oh, one of my favorite. I love all James Ingram love songs like 100 Ways and Baby Come to Me. Oh, Amazed by Hi. I always can't remember how to say his name. Diwan Gray. Hi, good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Amazed by Oh, baby, I'm amazed by you. I'm singing because he's coughing. Tell me the name of the group. I can ask Alexea. Stone? Can't remember. But like, baby, come to me. Let me put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta feel your love around me, baby. Always stay. 'Cause I can't go back to living without you. My mind is blank too. Lone Star, there it is. I knew it was a compound word, says the teacher. Yes, Lone Star. Love that song. Was that your wedding song, Erica? My first wedding song, because I had two. My first wedding song was called I'm So in Love with You by a group called UNV, Universal Nubian Voices. And ooh, it's so gorgeous. I wish I could play all these songs for you. And I don't think I could even sing that one to do it any kind of justice because anyway, I could probably sing the very first line and that's probably it. It's good to see all you guys too. It says, you are to me what poetry tries to say with the words. You are the song, all the music my heart ever heard. Woo, it's giving me the chill bumpers. I can't explain the air that I breathe, and it's too high for me too, even speaks of you. And I'm not ashamed to say that I feel this way. Okay, I'll stop. But anyway, it was a beautiful song. It was perfection. I hear my kitty, both my kitties rummaging around, so maybe you'll get to see Mr. Boo Bear today too. But anyway, what do you think about the smoky eye? What do you think about the smoky eye? You think I should go for it? I'm scared. Hi, BB. Are you going to come over here? You going to say hi to everybody? Come on. Hey, did you hear him? Come here. Come on. He's like, me. So I don't like, tell me some more songs. There he is. Hi, BB. Huh? What? Whoop, there it is. Patrick said, whoop, there it is. Anyways, tell me, I know that, hey, Marlo, what's up, girlfriend? Woo, chop. Woo, chop. Tell me some more songs. Oh, back at one. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, Just wanna be with you. 3. Girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. I'm gonna mess it up. My favorite song by Brian McKnight is Anytime. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. Oh, his voice gives me all the feels. Gives me all the feels. Okay, I have never done a smoky eye, and I mean I've done a smoky eye, but I've never done a smoky eye with a black eyeliner for the base. I got to see if I can even find a black. If I use one, I would want to use like Urban Decay. I have a purple, but I don't think I have a black. Oh, I'll use my Milk. If I can find that one, I'll use my Milk because that one's super creamy. I love Brian McKnight. Ooh, I love his voice. I love Peabo Bryson. Can You Stop the Rain? Woo! I'm thinking of all those songs. Those are the songs that I have like on my favorites playlist that I just play all the time. Is that right, Eli? Eli saying, I don't know about that. You think he's begging? I'm on live, by the way. I'm just telling you. So you don't say anything crazy. Eli's like, meh, meh. This one is not creamy at all. Getting down in the back seat. Okay. I don't know if I've heard that. I don't think I have heard that. I used to love, I love that song by Shy called If I Ever Fall in Love. It's like a cappella. Beautiful. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but I really like love song singers. I love Brian McKnight. I love James Ingram. And of course, he's not alive anymore. Luther Vandross. Oh my gosh. Luther Vandross. I never knew how to say his name right. Vandross. I love the song A House Is Not a Home. Oh. I will. Yeah. I know I haven't heard that song before, or maybe I haven't. I just didn't realize it was called that. Anyway, I got to find the eyeliner, folks. Give me a second. I'm digging around into the deep downs here, and I just need to find the Milk makeup one, and then we'll be good. It's got to be in here. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, I found Urban Decay, I think. Tell me some more songs. You guys know I'm a music junkie. When it comes to love stuff, I got to hear about all your favorite songs because I am a music junkie. Oh, Luke Combs, Better Together. Time After Time is awesome. I love the song Crazy Beautiful by Luke Combs. Beautiful, crazy. She can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful song. It's my ringtone. I love Gavin DeGraw. Gavin DeGraw has so many beautiful songs. There's one called Dancing Shoes. He's got like hundreds of beautiful love songs. I'm in love with the girl. This cat, he must be hungry. Like he's hawking me. But I found this. I'm scared to do this, but I'm just going to go in. This is Milk Makeup Longwear Gel Eyeliner, and it is in the shade, I think, Boss. Yep, Boss. And so, yeah, I'm scared. It has a smudger, too, so that might be good. Coffee is your love today. Here's my love today. My very first love that I was like, that kind of love that you're head over heels in love with, and you're not smart enough to protect yourself at all. So you just dive in head first. That one. For me, his name was Chuck. And I was getting ready to leave for Nashville because my mom was taking me to Nashville for my 21st birthday. I think it was my 21st birthday. Anyways, Garth Brooks' The Dance was out, and I had just taken a shower. I was in my bathrobe, and I was getting ready because it was like late at night, and we were leaving. We were like taking the red eye, and I was getting ready, and that song came on, and we danced in the middle of my living room to The Dance by Garth Brooks. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, stupid, crazy, stupid love. Yeah, that. Where you just don't have any sense at all. None. Yeah, that was me. Okay, here I go. You guys, I'm scared. Here I go. I'm just going to put it all over my lid and even on the underside and tight line, water line, the whole thing. I've never heard that one, Erica. I've never heard that one. Okay, here I go. Say a prayer. I'm scared. I probably need to pull this a little bit closer so you guys can see better what I'm doing. Maybe. I'm scared. OMG. I got to find my brush that I'm going to use to blend this mess out. I think a kind of dense, pointed, kind of like that. So it's a little bit, close. It won't spread it all over the place is what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to go a little bit outside, like a little bit above my crease, because when I start blending, obviously I'll blend up. I probably have. Anyway, I'm drawing a blank. I only have 8,722 favorite songs, especially love songs. And now I can't think of any more. If we want to get super twangy, I love Always and Forever and I Told You So by Randy Travis from like a long time ago. Look at that. I'm going to look like that dog from... I'm going to look like that dog from The Little Rascals. With the big old spot on his eye. Oh, this feels wrong. So I thought about, music is always good, but I thought about telling you guys about some of the really important people in my life and why I love them so much and why they're so special to me. And I'll finish my story about Patrick. We'd been talking online for years and years and years. We knew each other for the longest. And I can't remember. I was dating someone. Ty, I literally am that awful, terrible person who broke up with their boyfriend on Valentine's Day. Yeah. I wasn't about to do it, but he like pushed me like, I need you to tell me how you feel. I need you to tell me what you want to do. Push. I'm that bad person who broke up with their boyfriend on Valentine's Day. Yep. This thing just broke, so I'm trying to keep, I know, the shame for shame. And he was such a sweet person. He didn't deserve it. But here's the thing. That New Year's Eve, he had taken me to a comedy club and told me it was like this special occasion. I'm going to end up with black marks all over my hand just trying to get a decent point on this. He had taken me to a comedy club on New Year's Eve, telling me it was like this big deal, and I was so afraid that he was going to propose to me. And so I felt like I had escaped it on New Year's Eve. And I'm like, okay, now we're to February. And it was one of those things where he was a beautiful person. He was the sweetest. He was so good to me. And I didn't want to break his heart, but it wasn't there for me. Like it just wasn't there for me the way that it should have been for somebody who is going to marry somebody. And, you know, he took me to Jamaica. Like we had really good times together. But I knew that just based on things that he was saying, I knew he was getting ready to propose to me. And so I was in my mind, I was like, I would rather break up with him now and break his heart and be, you know, the jerk on Valentine's Day that broke up with somebody on Valentine's Day than be the person who let somebody propose and then say no. Like, you guys know I'm not an ugly person, and that I would, you know, was not trying to break his heart in 8,000 pieces. But I thought it would be less painful. Okay, I'm going to stop there and start blending. And then if I have to add some more, I will. I thought it would be better for me to break his heart on Valentine's Day than wait for him to propose to me and have to say no. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that worked out. But anyway, so after, and he was kind of a rebound guy off of Idiot Boy that I was with in Colorado. Idiot boy, you know, idiot boy. And it was kind of a rebound off of him. And he was so sweet in comparison and so nice in comparison that it just, you know, I wasn't taking advantage of him. I was trying to have a relationship with him. It just wasn't there for me in the way that it needed to be, not for a marriage. This is like a weird shape. There's like flat right there, and that's bugging me. You guys know this is the reason why I didn't want to do this, because, ooh, it has a sharpener and I didn't even realize it. Awesome. Well, how the heck do you do this? I don't think that's working the way it's supposed to. I think so too. But at that time, I didn't even, you know, before New Year's would have been better, yes. But at that time, I just didn't, you know, realize that that's exactly how I was feeling. It was New Year's Eve and me thinking he was going to propose to me then that made me feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm trying to take it up higher. I want to have some room to blend it up, and I will get more aggressive with the blending, but I got to get the shape that I want here before I start doing that. Anyway, so yeah, he was kind of, I didn't realize that he was a rebound, but he was. And he, you know, what made him okay was just the fact that he wasn't like the other guy. You know, he wasn't a jerk. He wasn't abusive. He was sweet to me. He, you know, and so he was so good, you know, and I'm sure he's like the most wonderful husband to his wife right now. He ended up marrying one of my friends, so that I knew for years and years. And so that makes me real happy because I know she's a good person and I know he's a good person. And so I'm glad that they are together. There, that shape, there we go. I know. And I did, and he was very gracious. I mean, I deserved it. But at the time, and I even like later in life wrote him a letter and said, I am so sorry that I broke your heart like that. Like, I am so sorry that I didn't realize that I was on a rebound and that I wasn't prepared and emotionally available to be in a relationship like that and all that. So, I mean, I did apologize for the heartlessness of my actions. But anyway, I don't know how to do this. Hi, 802 Vids. Happy Valentine's Day. Doing good. Yeah, I wouldn't. He was so gracious. It was almost like he was relieved. It was like he was waiting for me to do it, or he knew it was on the horizon and he was like relieved. I wonder if I should go up high. Oh, I don't feel nervous about this. I don't know how to do this other than um, make sure that it's completely opaque and then put black over it to set it and then go with the purple because I want the purple to show up there. And if I start with the purple with this, it's going to smear the black as I blend the purple. I know. I can't. I will admit that I am not perfect. I have made mistakes. I always own up to the stuff that I do in relationships. But after that, you know, I had been really abused and hurt, and I mean literally abused. So I was very gun shy with my heart, and Patrick had to be practically perfect. Like he had to be perfect. He had to not make any mistakes, or he wouldn't have gotten very far with me. And he was just chill. You know, he wasn't overly. He wasn't clingy. He wasn't overly. What's the word I'm looking for? Emotional. Like he was kind of stable, and that's what I was looking for. Somebody who was just like stable and had their head on straight and was an adult, like had some maturity, and somebody that we saw life and wanted the same things out of life. And so, of course, he was in Wisconsin. I was in Oklahoma. And I never even considered, I never even thought that he would be willing to move here. But as our relationship progressed, he said he would. And we made an agreement that he could come here for 6 months. We would date for 6 months. And if we still loved each other and still wanted to be together, we would get married. And we did. And on July 7th of 2007, we got married on 7707. Our wedding songs were When You Remember by Gary Underwood, Groovy Kind of Love by Sister Hazel, and what was the other one? Oh, More Than Anyone by Gavin DeGraw. I'm gonna love you more than anyone. I'm gonna hold you closer than before. And when I kiss your soul, your body be free. I'll be free for you anytime. I'm gonna love you more than anyone. And so let's see. So I think 14 years later, 14 years later, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tight line and put it on my lower lash. I'm just going to go to town with this black eyeliner, you guys. So don't look at me right now. I'm going to do that crazy thing with tight lining where it looks like I'm a demon person for a while. Because it has to be like no skin showing, no pink, none of the pink. It'll be the only time in life that I don't have pink somewhere on my eyeball, right? But anyway, definitely a keeper. And out of everything else, like out of everything in life that was the most important to me with him is that I knew that my heart was safe with him. And I think when it comes to the big grand scheme of things, for a woman, that's the most important thing, like a place where your heart is safe, where they would never do anything to hurt you on purpose. Are you outside my door?
Want a piece of cheese?
Yeah. And he brings me Wisconsin cheese. Thank you, honey. My brother and sister-in-law sent us cheese from Wisconsin, and it's real cheese. Like, this is a real cheese. So, anyway, who else wants to tell me how they met their significant other story? Or you can even do breakup stories like, can you believe this fool? You can even do that if you want to. I have a scary story. I can't tell it because if any of my students or parents of my students came on here, I would not really want them to hear this. So if you ever want to know someday, I know he's sitting outside my door. I didn't even know it, but he knows how I feel. I do not have trouble telling people how I feel. Do I? Do I? I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I do know that I'm going to end up with black down to my kneecaps. Down to her feet. I don't know. You know that song, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande? I love that because I really feel like every relationship that you have is a precursor to the next, and you learn something or you get something, whether it's good or bad, from everybody. Exactly. You have to be on the same page. I mean, you can have differences, obviously. You know, Patrick loves heavy metal. I can live with it. Like, I can get into any kind of music just because I love music so much. But he's a rocker. He's like a straight up rocker. And I'm, and I'm a country. I'm a little bit country. He's a little bit rock and roll. Well, if you feel like telling it, Erica, go for it. Maybe you can give us the condensed version, or you can just tell what you love about him. But yeah, it's been quite a journey, and I think people that I think God sends people into your life for a reason. Sometimes it's not permanent. Sometimes it's just to teach you a lesson, something that you need to learn. I think because this looks crazy, but beautiful eyelets look crazy until they don't, right? They look absolutely crazy until they don't. I was thinking I'm going to set this with black so it's all blacked out. I have this Ace Beauté Paradise Fallen, and it's got lots of pretty purples, and it also has black. So I figured I would use this. So I'm going to go in with a shader brush and just set this with black. But yeah, we really do care about the same things. We love God. We love our families. We love, we believe in being honest and treating other people well. And we believe in accepting people for who they are. We don't have any prejudice. We have people of every race in our family, and we love it that way. We love it that way. I love my diverse family, and I love all the people in my life. And so those things are important to both of us, and, family first. Love at first sight. That's so sweet. Love at first sight. Sorry, I'm looking outside every once in a while just to see if the bottom fell out of the sky, because they said that's what's going to happen. Well, that looks a lot better whenever it's set with black, like it looks opaque. And so, yeah. While she's talking about that, I don't want to interrupt her story, but I just want to talk about Erica while she's talking about her hubby. Erica has been such a wonderful supporter of me for a long time. And a lot of the times, like whenever Adpocalypse came to pass and YouTube changed changed to making people have 1,000 subbies and making people have 4,000 watch hours. When they did that and everybody started doing live streams in order to get watch time hours, that's when I first remember talking to Erica, because we were all in so many lives and we just loved to all get together and chit chat and talk about makeup and do makeup. And so that was, it was fun to do it. But at the same time, we did it because we were trying to get monetized. And so I remember her, that's how I met her. And she would always come into my lives, and she was friends with other people that I knew, and she was in their lives, and she was just super, she was super supportive and sweet. And I always thought to myself, I bet you we would be good friends if we ever had the chance to talk personally. And I never really reached out to her, and she never really reached out to me. And at that time, she was doing a YouTube channel a little bit. Should I go in there and go, hi, honey? Hi, what you think, honey? These kind of looks look crazy until they don't, okay? Once I get the purple on, I think I'll have like a darker purple and then a lighter purple. And since this is so grungy, I think I'll have something light and maybe a little bit of shimmer on my brow bone and a really bright inner corner. And then I am half tempted, which no, I'm just not going to. I was going to grab that JD Glow thing and maybe put it on there, but that'll take away from the purple. Yeah, trust the process. But anyways, Erica is the most generous, selfless person that I know. She will give up anything to make somebody else happy. She is such a good mom. She's so dedicated to her husband and her children. They are absolutely spoiled. But she loves to spoil them, and she just, cooks so much for them, keeps a wonderful house. Right now she's being a stay-at-home homeschooling mom, which is so hard, but she has been such a good friend to me, and she listens to me on my rants. She listens to me when I'm crying. She listens to me when I'm celebrating. And it just seems like she understands, and we like a lot of the same things. We have a lot in common. We're kindred spirits, and I think that's how it is with a lot of the people that I love. I think that people that you end up being lifelong friends with you're like super kindred spirits. I will finish. Let me stop talking and put this on my other eye real quick, and then I won't look so unbalanced. But anyways, we have really talked closely for probably, I guess it's probably going on like a year maybe. This year has been insane, and it's been wonderful to get to know her better during this, pandemic, because I think we've been able to be kind of sounding boards for each other. And I won't lie, there have been a lot of conversations from my side and her side where we were straight up stuck on gripe because we were losing our minds. Whether it be my school experience or her homeschool or how, this keeps breaking, you guys. I need it to be, I need to stick it. This is going to sound so nasty. Someone's going to say that's what she said. I need it to stick it out further. I need it to stick out further. And every time I roll it out some more, it breaks. So I think I got that out without it sounding nasty. But anyway, she is a wonderful person, and I am so blessed to know her, and I love her very much with all my whole heart. I do. And she is my sister. At Christmas time, I bought a present for everybody that's in my crew. I bought them all a bracelet, just like this one that has cherry blossoms all over it, since I love cherry blossoms. And I put that on all my, whenever I'm answering comments and stuff on YouTube, I always put 5 cherry blossoms because I love cherry blossoms. And so, yeah, I really believe that even though I think sometimes internet relationships, even you get to know somebody on an even deeper level sometimes because, you have, I guess, protection, a little bit of protection. Who are you saying to behave to? Me? Oh, I did. I got it out and I did okay. watching TV, watching stuff, watching old movies together. We can't go anywhere. Um, some of you know, some of you don't know, but I have an autoimmune deficiency, an autoimmune disease called fibromyalgia. And so I've been super careful anyway. I have 80-year-old parents. I've been super careful. Plus, I'm a teacher. And so I've been super careful with COVID stuff as far as like, I just keep my butt at home. So, one day we watched all these old movies together. We watched stuff that we watched when we were in high school. We watched 16 Candles, and we watched, what was the other one? All my friends would know I always say, "Hey, sassy girlfriend," whenever I have my teeth whitener. I put it's super pretty. I won't show anybody. It's too embarrassing. But my girls, they're in my confidence. I have this thing that holds my lips out for my teeth, so that when I'm whitening my teeth, it doesn't like tear up my gums and the inside of my mouth, because I have sensitive. The inside of my mouth is super sensitive, and so. Anyways, that's from that movie 16 Candles. But we watched all those old movies, Breakfast Club and those kind of movies, Pretty in Pink. And so we've done that. Sometimes we'll just, since we have an Alexa, and we can just ask whatever song we want to play, we'll just start playing songs that we think of one after the other, which is so fun. But back to Patrick, he has very dry sense of humor. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it irritates me, I'll be honest. A lot of my friends would be like, see me going, ugh. And I will tell him, I am Miss Thing. I will tell him, stay out of my conversation. Okay, I will. I know. I was like, you know that you're a member of my inner circle if I show you the Sissy Girlfriend. If I don't, if I show you the Sissy Girlfriend, then you have arrived into my inner circle. You're in my Sissy Girlfriend confidence, because it is that, and my crazy hair, what my hair looks like before I put it up. Whenever I have, when I put dry shampoo and dry texture spray and it's standing out like this big, if you've seen those two things, then you know you're in my inner circle. Anyway, so Erica's a beautiful person and I love her. Patrick's a beautiful person and I love him. We've been through a lot. He has type 1 diabetes. He's in a wheelchair. We've been through a lot. He's had a lot of health scares. I think he had COVID. Both my parents had COVID, if I didn't say so. So it's been now I'm on to that little flappy thing on my hooded eye, guys, and it doesn't want to let me put the color underneath that little flap. So I'm probably going to be making some crazy faces here. Just trying to get this on. But yeah, Sissy Girlfriend is enough to make you spew whatever you're drinking. And I never do it with warning. Like, I always just show up on Marco Polo and be like, "Hey, Sassy Girlfriend." And I'm like, I look like Alice Cooper right now. Let me get the rest of it on the other side. I'm going to straight up look like Alice Cooper. Okay, Lisa. Lisa is my mama hen. Lisa is the one that always makes sure that I eat. She's always like, "Did you eat? What'd you eat? You need to eat some more. Why did?" And I'm like, hello, I have blown up. COVID has blown. I have blown up. I just said whatever to keto and just ate Doritos. From keto to Dorito. Got fatter and fatter and fatter. And a lot of it was too that I have a knee injury that needs to be surgery repaired, that I have not addressed yet. And I hurt it on an exercise bike at the gym. Yeah. heard it at the gym. Yeah, I already know this story. It's so sweet. Oh, there's a robin outside my window. Anyway, Lisa is number one, both of them, Lisa and Erica, but especially Elisa, does not know how special she is. She does not know how beautiful she is. She does not know how strong she is. She doesn't know all the wonderful things about herself. And so I will not allow her to say anything deprecating to me about herself. I will tell her to shut her face. I will tell her to be quiet and not say another word. I will tell her shut up, even though I hate being told to shut up, because I don't think that people treat her as well as she deserves to be treated. And so I'm very protective over Lisa. I will come for anybody. I will come for anybody who tries to do anything harmful to her. It would be bad if somebody tried to say something ugly to her in front of me. I would come for them. I have no problems telling people about themselves if they're ugly to somebody else. You best believe it. And so, yeah, she doesn't know all the wonderful things that she is. I love her with all my heart. I'm so thankful for her. She's been a very constant good for me also. And she has listened to me laugh and cry and rant and rave. And she knows, they both know the desires of my heart, things that are important to me. They are just wonderful people. And I am super blessed to have them as friends. I feel like I have 6 best friends: Lisa, Erica, Marlo, Becky, my daughter Cassie, and my mom. And I have more best friends than that even, but those are the people that are like constants in my life all day, every day. Like if I don't hear from them for a day or two, like I'm like, what's up with them? You know what I'm saying? And okay, I'm having the same issue with shape here. I want them to match. So I'm going to shut up for a minute and let Erica finish how she met her husband, or let her finish her story. And then I'm going to stop and read up and make sure I haven't missed any messages, because I get into the makeup and I get in my zone and I forget to look at the messages. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Erica gave me a new nickname, Sherry Blossom. How cute is that? And yes, Lisa and Erica need to get on polo together. They absolutely do. But yeah, Daiwan Gray. I'm just going to Gray. Gray, we just really, we've always been homebodies. We love to just watch TV. We love just to hang out and watch and listen to music. And no, I haven't eaten. She always asks me, "Did you eat? What'd you eat? That's not enough." Da, 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 da. And see, Erica broke somebody's heart too. It wasn't just me. I think that's the only heart I broke, though, which makes me feel better. A man gonna wear armor around here to protect his heart. Amen. Around us. Yeah. Yeah. I think that, I don't know. It's one of those things where when you know, you know. When you know, you know. And sometimes, even when sometimes it isn't, that's not it, but like when I went to my son's wedding, my stepson Michael's wedding, and he was there with his now wife. And even then, like, I still saw the hurt in his eyes. And I'm like, even now, you're married and happy, and seeing me still makes you have the puppy dog, boo boo face. So yeah, I feel bad for breaking his heart. I really do. But I think that when I did it and how I did it was more about protecting him than it was about hurting him, because I think if I had allowed it to continue on, I think it would have been worse. And I think I dropped the lid to this. I did. Hang on. I got to go under my desk. I hope you can't see my butt. Can you guys see my butt? I hope not. In the mirror? I don't think it goes that far. I'm always scared my butt's going to show. Exactly. So I'm going to blend this a little bit, and then I'm going to set it like I did the other one. Try to blend out that line a little. But anyways, Lisa is very strong and very resilient, and she's a warrior like me. And Erica is also a warrior like me with illness and trying to still live our lives and have wonderful lives, meaningful lives, even though we live with a lot of sickness and pain. And of course, we all love makeup, so that's a constant topic of conversation. So definitely makeup kindred spirits, and definitely kindred spirits in just the way that we are as people, as women, as human beings. And then there's my Marlo G. I don't know if she's still in here or not, but me and Marlo G started out together in a 3-way friendship with another person. And that was a little bit tumultuous, but we made it through that storm and still here to talk about it. I love Marlo's sass. I love Marlo's attitude. I love the funny things that she says. She's a little rough around the edges, but underneath it is super sweet heart that loves hard. She loves people hard. She loves people. I mean, speaking of somebody coming for you, you best not do something to me, because that girl will come for you. It will be a fury that you have not experienced before, because you ain't gonna mess with people that she loves. And she loves me. She loves me. She loves me. Yeah, she does. And so she has a beautiful heart, and she's just funny. And she's one of those people that, and I'll admit, there have been times it has irritated me, but she's one of those people that pushes you to live your best life. She pushes you to strive for better, to work hard for more. Like, especially with my YouTube channel. She's, always like, hey, we need to do more. We need to do this. We need to do that. Let's try this. Let's do this. And, sometimes I don't want to do it. Sometimes I'll be lazy. Sometimes I don't want to do it, but she bugs me. She bugs me until I do it. But after the fact, I'm super happy that that she kind of gave me a little kick in the tush, because sometimes I need that. Sometimes I get real stuck in my comfort zone, and I think I'm starting to get outside of it with makeup. What do you think, Marlo? You think I'm getting outside of my comfort zone with makeup, as I have black all over my whole entire face? That's right. That's right, Marlo. I love me some Marlo, and Marlo loves her some Sherry. Yes, she do. And she's just a good person, a good-hearted person, and she will do anything for you. If you like, I'll tell you an example. If I cry, she's calling me on the phone. She ain't gonna do no text message, Marco, nothing. If I'm crying, she's calling. One day I don't think I have panic attacks. Like, I don't think I have actual panic attacks. But one day at school, I was losing my stuff. I was having a meltdown. And I was just like, I was just crying so hard that I couldn't breathe because I was losing my stuff. And I don't even now even remember what it was that was happening. I think the pressure of all the things was just getting down, getting to me big time. And so she was on the phone and I was just like, I'm losing it. I'm losing my stuff. I'm losing my stuff. And I'm like, I can't even talk, Marlo, because, and she's like, girl, lock your door, sit there and breathe. Take a few minutes and breathe. I'm like, I can't. I gotta go get my kids. But yeah, it's just wonderful to know that whenever you're in a time of need and you're losing your stuff and you need someone to bring you back to earth, that you have people who love you and who will be there for you whenever you need to do that. And I have a lot of those people. Those are the girls in my crew. The girls in my crew and my inner circle, whatever you want to call it. And so, of course, we can't talk about my crew without talking about my best friend, Bex. Oh, Becky Lulu. I call her all kinds of things. I call her Becky Lulu. I call her Bex. I call her all kinds of things. I call her sister most of the time. We are like, we share one brain. That's just all there is to it. We don't even, we share one brain because both of us work in child. She has a home daycare and she works with children. I work with children. At the end of the day, we can't even make a logical sentence. And we finish each other's sentences. We use each other's brains. It's so funny because one of us will say, will you help me remember this? And we're like, shh. You're asking me to help you remember something? But the good news is the two of us together, we can accomplish anything. Yeah. All things. And the other good thing is, all my girls love the Lord. And so we don't just talk. And that's another thing I love about with especially Marlo. Like, it's different whenever you're also spiritually together, because it's a strength. When you know someone is standing in the gap for you, praying for you, standing in the gap for you, that's the only way I can describe it. When somebody's standing in the gap for you, that's the most beautiful thing anybody can do for you, is lift you up to God. And I know all these girls do that. All these girls, I can ask any of them at any time to pray and they will do it right away. Because, we have that in common as well. And I'm really proud of Lisa because she's really growing strong in her walk. But with Becky, okay, Marlo, Becky and I have done life together for 20-something years. Her husband and her late husband and my first husband worked together. And we went to high school together, hung out in the same crowd, did the same thing, and we never really hung out together. And so whenever their company was having a get-together at the Tumbleweed, which is like a country bar here, they were having a get-together, like a barbecue type thing for the city employees. We hung out, and she was just getting ready to get married to her husband. I wasn't married yet. But we were engaged, I guess. And so that's how we met each other. But we have been, it's really crazy because our lives parallel. Like if something happens to me, it happens to her. If something, like literally, if something happens to her, I just wait for it to happen to me. Like I know it's going to. And that was so sweet that he let you buy more beauty products. What'd you buy? You just sparked my attention. Okay. So I have black all over my eyes. It's kind of blended. I put some black shadow over it to set it because I sure the heck didn't want it traveling anywhere else. I still feel like I've got some, and you guys know I have watery eyes. So this black don't want to stay. And I'm not going to keep putting it on now. I'm going to wait till I'm done with the blending of the other stuff, and then I'll go back in and put another coat and make sure there's not any pink showing. Because I want to black out. There we go. I just needed to, stretch my eyelid down to my chin. But anyways, Becky is another person who doesn't know how strong she is, doesn't know how beautiful she is, doesn't know how sweet and caring and generous and all the things. She will do anything for anyone. I never have to worry about if I am in need. She will be there, period. And she's here in my actual, I'm not saying the others of you aren't in my actual life, but she lives in the same town with me. She comes and climbs up on a ladder and changes my air filters. She helps me change a light bulb in my garage. Since the last time I tried to get in my attic and the door came down and hit me in the head and dang near knocked me out. The next time I need to get in my attic, Becky will. Can I make the comment smaller? I don't think I can. Let me just take it off. There. Is that what you're talking about? You can't see because the comment's in the way? Anyway, whenever I'm really in a bad way, because there are times with my illness that I can't walk, she will come and bring me medicine or bring me groceries or bring me whatever. Like she has my back. And we really, are in our spiritual walk together. We really do life together. We really fellowship together. And I'm very thankful to have somebody here in person that does that with me, keeps me grounded, keeps me, seeking the Lord, even during the times, because everybody has ebbs and flows with their walk with God. And there are times when I'm not ebbing and I'm not flowing. And I'm, there are times that you move away from God and you don't even realize that you're moving away from God. And so she helps keep me grounded there. We both started going to Life Church together whenever, I think it was 2009, and I got baptized there, and I actually baptized her. So that's a special moment that we have together. She's just my best friend, my sister for life. I mean, just period. Oh, she's listening to me. But she's wonderful, and I love her with my whole entire heart. She's a good mama. She's a good grandma. She's a good grandma. I tell her all the time, you can say no, Becky. You can say no. And does she have her grandkids the next time I talk to her? Yeah. Yeah. And so, I don't know. I feel like one of these is further in than the other one. This one, I need to add a little bit to the inner part. You guys know about my OCD and my symmetry. OCD, if I ever wrote a book about myself, it would be called OCD and Symmetry. No, actually, if those of you who don't know, I really do like to write. I have really abandoned it in the biggest kind of way. But I used to write poetry and short stories, and I used to journal all the time. And I always thought to myself, if I ever wrote a book, I would name it The Fat Lady Sings. Because I just think that's cute. And I think that's a good way to say, here, I'm spilling my guts. And I'm one of those people who can call myself fat without I'm not saying it in a self-deprecating way. I say it because like it is what it is and I accept myself. And so it is what it is, It's like, why try to call myself fluffy or call myself something else? It is what it is. I know. I have never done a full-on for real smoky eye, Becky. And so I've always wanted, and this is eyeliner. I've always wanted to use the eyeliner as a base and then go out from there with purple. So, okay, I'm going to blend this a little bit more. I think I'm trying to make them symmetrical a little bit. What doesn't define me? Oh, I know it doesn't define me. I know it doesn't define me, but I'm just saying I'm not afraid to describe myself that way. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and call myself fluffy or big boned or whatever, because that's not what I am. And so I know it bothers people. I try not to say it to the people that it bothers. I'm not trying to degrade myself. I just am, you guys know me. I tell it like it is. It is what it is. And whatever that COVID-15 or whatever they said people gained, I didn't gain 15. I gained like 3-4 times that much the last year. And I am not okay with it. I am not okay with it. And I cannot wait to get back to the gym. But that's going to require me finding out what in the flip is wrong with my knee. If I had to make a guess, I think I have a torn meniscus. I ain't fluffy. The only thing that's fluffy about me is, my hair with some, before I tame it. I got a badonkadonk for days. Okay, I'm having trouble because when I look in the viewfinder, it doesn't look like it's like symmetrical, but when I look over here, it does look symmetrical. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Roll with it, baby. And I think I got black eyeshadow all over my face. Roly poly. There's an eyeshadow shade called Back Rolls. I can't remember which one. I think it's in the maybe the Alyssa Edwards ABH palette called Black Back Rolls. I'm like, that's me. Hi, Nicole. I didn't know you changed the name of your channel. No wonder I couldn't find you. I looked you up. I had trouble finding it. I didn't know if I was spelling your name right, but you changed your name. What's up with that? Let me see. I'm going to have to go see if I'm still subscribed to you, but hi. Oh, it won't let me go to your page or your channel from live or from StreamYard. Well, hi, Nicole. I'm doting about all my wonderful friends, but it's good to see you again. It's been a long time. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I am trying to do smoky eye for the first time in my life with some eyeliner. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Looking like Alice Cooper at the moment. Okay, guys, I am going to go in with the dark purple. Out of these, I'm thinking it'll be best to start with this one because it's the darkest purple and it'll blend best with the black. And then I think, I don't know if I'll have room for 2 more, but then go in with this one. And then if there is more room, I'll go in with that one. I'm just going to be blending around. Yeah, I think we all kind of went through that. I don't know about you, Nicole, but my dog was crazy business for a long time. I think I'm finally used to the way things are. Okay, here I go, you guys, with the purple on the outside here. I'm just going to blend until my little hand falls off. But yeah, school and work with COVID and all the jazz has been crazy business for a long time. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at me go, you guys. Look at me go. But, and I, you know me, I had a constant schedule. In the summer, I would upload 3 times a week. In the school year, I would upload twice a week. And there were times that I did not upload for a month because I just couldn't get it done. I was tired. I was worn out. All I wanted to do when I came home was sit my behind down and not do anything. I am going to have all kinds of fallout. I should have done my eyes first. That would have been smart. It is really kind of surprising how easy this is blending out this edge. I thought I was going to have to blend for like 6 hours, but it's look how easy it's blending out. It's pretty. But I'm not going to have room for 3 colors. So I'm going to go with this one, blend it out real good, and then do the other one, and that'll be it. Then I'm going to put on some big honking eyelashes. Well, welcome back to Facebook. You guys know I always jack that up. I say, what up, Facebook, almost every time I start a video, even though we're on YouTube. So welcome back to YouTube. How's life? I forgot about Erica and her talents. She is a crocheter, she's a crafter, she's a cake maker, she's a culinary genius. The girl has skills, you guys. She got skills, that one. She can do it all. She's amazing. This is going to be pretty. If nothing else, smoky business. Okay, so what are you doing? What is the cake? She draws all her own patterns and makes what was it that you did for your boys' cake? Among Us? It's something that these kids like. My kids in my class too love it, Among Us, and they got these creepy looking characters. And she drew them on a cake. Okay, there's one eye. I'm going to leave it at that because I can't go up much further. Coming up, I couldn't get much higher. She sets the city on fire. She sets the city on fire. Burns like a million lighters. Coming up, pineapple orange nectar. Patrick actually asked me to get a cake to make for us in case he needs something, to low blood sugar and stuff. And I got a funfetti cake because that dude look good. Yes, she does. Marlo gets down in the kitchen too. That's another thing that Marlo is extremely helpful with me is we both were doing keto or at least trying to lose some weight. Encouraged me to go back to the gym, and also we are very helpful to each other with recipes and helping each other. We haven't lately because we're both fatty Fattersons. But when we were doing keto hardcore, we would help each other with recipes and, be guinea pigs for different things and help each other because with keto, you're always like, you get real tired of of eating the same thing over and over, even though it's stuff that you like. And even though it's stuff that you can't eat on other diets like butter and cheese and stuff like that, it just everything gets to feel too heavy and it gets to be too much. And it's just hard to keep going when you're eating the same things over and over and over again. So I don't think I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back on the wagon, but I'm not going to get back on full on keto because I threw myself into anemia. I did bad things to my body. I always do. That's what I was talking to Becky about. That's another wonderful thing about me and Becky. We have really good, meaningful conversations. Like we can be raw and real, and I can be that way with all my friends. But me and Becky have really deep conversations, and we talk about like the deepest desires of our hearts and things that we struggle with. And I think that's just the nature of friendship, in-person friendships. When you're in a car together and you get started on a subject, you like get into it, And we were talking the other night and I was like, I am like this go big or go home person. I can't do anything in moderation. It's like if I do it, I do it big. If I, commit to something, I commit all the way. If you know what I'm saying, it's like everything has to be to the extreme. It can't ever just be in moderation, balanced. I drive my own self crazy, you guys. I absolutely drive my own self crazy. But yeah, I have a long history. And kind of like you and Sue, my poor Lisa lost her best friend of 20 years recently. And so make sure and keep praying for her heart because I know that it has to be just so hard. That's what I tell people whenever I explain to them what kind of loss you're experiencing. And I always tell them it's like if I lost my Becky, is how you losing your Sue is like me losing my Becky. I can't even imagine how empty life would feel. And I know you're trying to make your way through that right now. So, I don't talk about it all the time because I don't want to bring it up all the time to make you think about it all the time. But I haven't forgotten that you're still grieving. Wow. That's pretty, you guys. Wait till I get that purple on the underside. How pretty is that going to be? Whew. Now, this one is blended out beautifully. This one, there is like a straight up black line. And I don't know how to get rid of it other than to maybe use some black shadow first to try to smooth that out a little bit and then go back in with the purple. But I'm anxious to get this on the bottom lash line because I know it's going to be prettier. That did help a little bit, yeah. Yeah, we've been through lots of stuff together, friendships, marriages, divorces, deaths, births of grandbabies. I mean, we've been through it. Money issues, house issues, moving, cleaning out of garages, dead cats. Dead cats. Oh my God. Let me tell you the dead cat story. Patrick had kind of taken in some strays. He was feeding some cats outside, and there was this black and white one, and we called him Igor. And Igor was, he looked like a cat version of Spuds MacKenzie, the Budweiser dog. And thank you, I'm trying. Cheaters producing children, yeah. We both ended up divorced because our husbands were cheaters and made children with other people. So yeah, whenever, I was talking about relationships past my divorce, there were a lot of reasons why I was gun shy with Art. I was super gun shy with my heart because of that particular issue. Anyway, the cat, Igor. Anyway, Igor was for a while, not looking too good, and he was a stray. So it's not, I mean, he had only been around a week or two, and it's not like we were going to take him to the vet or anything. He wasn't our cat. But anyway, I had a little storage thing. It was used to be part of a garage. The garage they made into a room. And I feel like, me with my OCD-ness, I'll perfect it. It'll be fine. I had this little storage area, and it didn't go down all the way. The sliding door, garage door, didn't go down all the way, and so, anyway, I started smelling something that didn't smell right. And after a while, it's like, I need you, Becky, to come in and see what this is, because like, I'm that person that will literally throw up. Like, I will start gagging so hardcore that I will throw up because of something nasty. Like, I will totally do that. I'm not sicked out by blood or like, babies and poop and snot and stuff like that. I'm not sicked out by that stuff. But something that's rotting, that smells bad, or the other thing is when kids have teeth that are loose and they're hanging on by a thread of gums, like that sicks me smooth out. Okay. Smooth out, sicks me out. And so anyway, she went in there and Igor was dead in there and decomposing to the point of maggots. Maggots. And Becky went and scooped up what was left of Igor with a piece of cardboard. That is that's a best friend you've got, because I couldn't have gotten it out of there. I would have been passing out, throwing up in the garage. I know. It is different. I was saying or responding to what you said, Marlo. It's like in-person relationships are different, but I don't think they're better or worse. I don't think one's better than the other. They're just different. Yeah, I cannot believe it. Okay, speaking of, she said our babies were 4, now they're 32. Yeah, let's talk about it. My daughter, I don't know, you guys, it was hard. Whenever we divorced, he didn't keep my kids from me. They were my stepchildren, okay, but I raised them for like 7 years. I'm going to go in to this color. It's just a few shades lighter. He didn't keep my kids from me, but in order to see them, I had to see him. And I also was in a pretty deep depression for a while after my divorce, because it was super hard to be around them and him and, the mistress with the new baby. And it was torturous. Just not a good time in my life at all. And so I kept a relationship with the kids, but there were a few years where I didn't see them very much, just because I just wanted to be away from the whole thing. And so I stayed away. I'd go get them and we'd go do stuff, but I didn't see them on a daily basis by any means. And I didn't talk to them. They were in, middle school, high school during that time. And so they were more concerned with being with their friends, they wanted to be with their friends. And so I still, whenever they had something at school or a sporting event, or they had a musical, or, obviously graduations and such, I for sure was there. I was there for all the important stuff. And occasionally, when things got a little bit better, when I could stand to be around their dad, he'd invite me out for dinner and I'd get to have dinner with my kids. And yeah, she is a ride or die. She removed dead bodies for me, yes. And I was bad. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I didn't eat. I stayed up all night messing around on the internet, and then I'd sleep all day. I didn't do laundry. I didn't do dishes. Um, I wouldn't even answer the phone. Like Becky would call me, and I just wouldn't. I just could not bear to even talk to anybody. It was a really bad time in my life. I mean, it was so bad that, I hid it from everybody. I just didn't want to be around anybody. I was pretty much suicidal. I mean, I really was. I was like, whenever you truly believe in your heart that the person that you're marrying, you're going to be with for the rest of your life, and it turns out the way it did, I don't know. It's just impossible to explain. It was just a really bad time. And the chick that was with was kind of like single white female. Like she loved to throw it in my face everywhere. Like I'd go to my son's wrestling matches, and her son wrestled with my son, and there she was, all in my face. Just ugh. She was just an ugly, hateful person, and I just can't even. But it was a bad time. Where was I even going with this, you guys? Oh, our kids. Cassie ended up with having a tubal pregnancy, and it burst in her belly, and she almost died. Hello, Sylvia. I think after that, I'm going to just take a blank brush of Big Fluffy and just blend the heck out of the outside of this, and then I'll go underneath. So after that happened, like that kind of opened my eyes to, I miss my daughter. I'm missing her life. I didn't even know she was, how the pregnancy came to be and all the jazz. And it wasn't long after that she was pregnant with my first grandson, Jagger, my first grandbaby. And oh my gosh, being a grandma is like the best thing in the whole world. And it's a whole different kind of love that you just can't even explain to anybody if they haven't experienced it. And I love my Jaggeroo. I love my Sassy Pants Kylie. And I love McGuire, even though I don't get to be a part of McGuire's life. McGuire is my stepson, Michael's son. And unfortunately, I mean, Cassie and I did rebuild a relationship, and we are like the best of friends, and we love to be together. We don't get to be together very much, but we love to be together, and we have the best time together. We laugh. Oh my God, do we laugh? Because we're both silly. I mean, for instance, we'll go into a place and spend the whole day talking with an English accent. It's like, Mom, can I have some candy? Just speaking in an English accent. I think I want to go with the brighter purple on the underside. Instead of doing the same thing on both, I think I'm going to do the lighter purple on the underside. I just want to. But we are just the best of friends, and I love her. And she's gone through some stuff. She's done some stupid stuff, just like every young person does some stupid stuff. Unfortunately, the stupid stuff she did really cost her a lot. And so at the moment, her kids live with her dad, and so she doesn't have them with her, which is really hard for her. But I really feel like she's back on her feet, and I don't think that will be a permanent thing. I think pretty soon she'll have her kid with her. She is married to a wonderful man named Corey who loves her. And that's all I ever want for my kids, is for them to be with somebody who loves them. She mentioned a snowstorm, so I was looking out there to see if the crazy business they say we're going to have is happening yet, but not yet. But anyway, she is another person that just does not know how beautiful they are and how much potential they have. She is so incredible. And I love her with all my heart. And I wish she were closer. She told me the other day, we're not going to Alaska. And I was like, he's in the military. She's like, we're not going to Alaska. And I'm like, well, thank God. I didn't even know there was a chance of them going to Alaska. Well, I don't. I just keep thinking the bottom's going to fall out. Like I'm waiting for the bottom to fall out. Okay, I'm. I think I've blended enough. Does it look blended to you guys? I think I'm done. And I'm guessing when you do this ginormous, I mean, done it, except for I'm going to do a inner corner, and um, I'm gonna put something bright on my top brow bone. Forgot what I was talking about. My daughter, I guess. Oh, not going to Alaska. I am going to use whipped cream out of the I Want Candy Too Faced palette for my inner corner because I want it to be super bright. And anyway, she's a wonderful mom. And I know if she's ever given the chance to prove that again, she will not ever be in the same position she's in again. And she learned the hard way, but most importantly, she learned. And anyways, I can't wait to see her again. I miss her so bad, and she's amazing. And last but not least is my mama. Oh, Lord of mercy. I wonder if she's sitting here listening too, like Becky was. Anyway, my mom is my best friend in the whole world, and she loves me irrationally. She has been with me, for me, by my side my entire life. I've never had to walk through anything by myself. And I am super blessed. I'm super blessed, both my parents. But my mom and I have a very special relationship, and it's a cool thing. Hi, Tara Lee. It's okay. It's a very special thing when your relationship with your mom goes from being parent and child to equals. And that's where we are with each other. We are now equals, and I think that's so very cool. She's a worrywart. She drives me crazy worrying about everything. But she also takes really good care of us. Make sure that we have everything we need. Make sure that we never forget. She is always the one. This is what you need to do. You need to, drip your faucets. You need to do this. You need to do that. Yeah, absolutely, my rock. Well, how'd I do, you guys, for my very first smoky eye? How'd I do? Does it look all right? I had pulled out these lashes. I don't know if they're dramatic enough. I thought when I bought these, the reason I kind of hesitated using them is because I thought they were mink, and it makes me feel bad to use mink whenever I know it's not necessary. And this is vegan mink. It's not real mink. So, you guys think I should go with a super dramatic eye, or do you think something like this was just kind of long and wispy and middling? I don't know why. I just think these would look good. What do you think? I've never done a smoky eye like this. I've never done a fully black lid. I've never done a smoky eye with eyeliner. So I for my first try. But my mom is incredible, generous, loving, compassionate, empathetic. I think that's the reason why she worries about everything, and that I think that's the reason why I'm the way I am as far as being empathetic and being an empath. Like, we can take on the problems of other people, and sometimes that's very much a burden. And other time, you know what I mean? Other time it's a blessing, but I would much rather be somebody who cares too much than somebody who doesn't care at all or doesn't care enough. I'm going back and applying because my waterline holds nothing. That's the reason I bought this Milk makeup gel liner stuff, is they said it would stay in your waterline. No, it doesn't. And I know Marlo uses liquid lipstick sometimes, and also gel liner in there, but I just don't feel like I need to put that in there. Well, thank you so much for coming. It was great to talk to you, Gray, and happy Valentine's Day to you, and enjoy your day. Okay. I didn't know if there was like if some particular lash worked best with smoky eyes. I'm an amateur, but I just think these are super pretty. They're called Level Up. There, and you can see them. See, they're big. They're just super wispy. I think they're pretty. And I'm guessing there's no reason for me to do a winged eyeliner, is there? Like, is there any reason for me to do a winged eyeliner? I don't think so. Do you guys do? Yes, I need to do a winged eyeliner, or yes on the eyelashes? I should be not drinking this coffee so fast. When I run out, it's going to be sad. Okay. What do you think for lipstick? Because I don't think I have anything purple. I have Ecstasy by Gerard Cosmetics Ecstasy. Do you think that would work? If I can find it in this mess. I showed Lisa this mess of my drawers. I need to spend some time in here. I just haven't. I know I have a new one because I just bought a new one. Anyway. Okay, that's what I figured, Tara. You guys know better than me. I am not. I am a super duper amateur. I'm sorry if you're having to listen to me dig around, but I'm trying to find my Ecstasy because, I'm so prepared. But I kind of wanted to. I couldn't really prepare for something I didn't really know what I was going to do yet. Oh, sugar and snot. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I'll look for it in a minute when I'm done with the eyelashes. Nude or pinkish? I can do that. The good news about nude or pinkish is I can always go with Pillow Talk, but with good Lord Amot, if I could talk, it would be awesome. Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury is my favorite nudie shade, and I have a little bitty one and I have a real big one, but I'll do that. So I got that pulled. That'll work. Okay, got it. Now, mascara. Well, I'm going to do my mascaras, and then we will get on with it. Roll with it, baby. Oh, Marlo, we were talking about music earlier. We were talking about love songs. And yes, Lisa, but I have it in the other room, and I am in a very short nightshirt. This is actually a nightshirt, and it's very short, and I'm not getting up to show you guys my backside, just saying. So we're going with Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. I'll get you. I want to use I want to use all the things that you got me when I do a video. I want to use them all at the same time. Lisa sent me a big old box of beautiful makeups. Wow, I'm so smoky down here. You can barely see that I have any eyelashes. Chicken? About what? Oh, No, we are not showing my backside on the internet. Nobody needs that. Nobody. Oh, cool. Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because. My favorite song. Oh my gosh, I got to talk about my friend Matthew. My friend Matthew, we've known each other for like 30 years. I don't even know. It's longer than that. I don't know. 20 years, 25. I love him with all my heart. He and I are music lovers. He's a wonderful singer. He and I both love to write poetry. I need to do something here. I got some fallout down here and it's doing funky business. Anyway, we share a love of music like in a big way. He's a wonderful singer, and so that's kind of what got us acquainted to begin with. He lives in Alabama now. He's a big bad truck driver now, and he's a wonderful friend, and we have a bunch of things. And we love the same music. We love. Oops, I need to. No, I'm not going to. I was going to say I need to curl these, but what for? I'm getting ready to put on some giant lashes. We both love movies and music and poetry and reading and writing and all the artistic stuffs. We both love those, all those things. And we make each other laugh, and we've had each other's backs forever. Again, there's a faith element there. Pray for each other, make sure that we're safe, and just have each other's backs. And it's like he's been my friend for so long that if I don't tell him something, it's like it's not real. I need to color my hair. I'm going to have to. You guys, I spray paint my hair with root cover up in between, but you can still see that I need to color my hair. And I need to do it but I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Like if the crazy business happens and we end up having, like Becky and I have already proclaimed that she's going to have 4 days off from her daycare because the roads are going to be impassable. And so her parents aren't going to be able to bring their kids. So that's what's going to happen. And so can't wait for the glamour shots. I can't do it yet though, because I got to have my lashes. And so, anyways, he's a beautiful person and I love him with all my heart. And he's, we've known each other for so long that his kids seem like my kids seem like his kids. He feels like he feels like my grandbabies are his grandbabies. Like we've just been friends for that long. And I'm very thankful for him. I'm very thankful for my makeup group, Chip and Nona, and Kimberly and Jenny. And we have a video collab coming out today. I'll be putting it up sometime after I get done here of our Valentine look. And at least according to Lisa and Marlo and Erica, I did a pretty good job. They said I did a good job. Purple what? Oh, you must be talking to Tara. I hate whenever I have a hair, number one, that's making my nose itch. Okay, good. And I don't know if I have the right eyes in the right spot. Don't you hate those lashes that look the same on both sides? And so you can't tell which one. Find 100 ways. I got to cut these. I guess if I can't tell which one goes on which eye. Ooh, those are going to be so pretty. Holy crud. I didn't finish. The first song he ever sang for me was There's No Easy Way to Break Somebody's Heart by James Ingram. Dude, I was changed. He used to sing to me on the phone all the time, and I'm like, I just like, it's just the most beautiful. He's just so good. So good. So good. And it just touches my heart to the extreme. Nicole, are you talking to me? Because no, I did not get a Christmas card from you. Mm-mm. But let me tell you something. I ordered some clothes. There's still major delays because I ordered some clothes from the place I always order clothes from on January 14th, and I just got them the other day. And they used to like ship it the next day. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm fixing to cut these a little bit and get these on my eyeballs. But I got to do some. I don't want to cut off too much. I've been accidentally cutting off too much. Woo! Accidentally cutting off too much lately, and I do not want to do that with these. But I also don't want pokey in my eyelid all day either. Nothing worse than pokey on your inner eyelid. Am I right, ladies? Pokey on the inner eyelid is just not fun. God, for a minute, I thought I heard my mom. My husband's watching something on the computer, and it's loud. He's deaf. Told you guys he was a hard rocker. Deaf now. Okay, I'm going to put on these eyelashes. Using my House of Lashes. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's up, Nicole, but no, I did not get it. So I'm sorry, but thank you so much for thinking of me. I got one from Denny. I did get a Christmas card. I think it was, God bless it. You have to understand, my brain is broken and I can't remember anything because I got too many things to remember. I am almost sure I got one from Denny. I'm not sure. I got a bunch from my life group people. I did say pokey, you perv. That's the other thing I like about Lisa is she has a little bit of a dirty mind and she makes me laugh. She probably wouldn't like me to say that on here, but she does. So, yeah. Hi, Bridget. How it go? And look at me, Bridget. I'm doing a smoky eye. I've never done a smoky eye in my life. Never didn't think I could do it, but I think it turned out pretty good. I'm sure it'll show up, Nicole. You know how that goes. I'm sure it'll show up. Thank you. She is. Every time she says something, it makes me think of like Beavis and Butthead. Like he said, fart or whatever. So I'm keep looking outside. It's not doing much. I see snow blowing around, but thank you. Okay, going in with the eyelashes. So every time at the end of my videos, whenever I blow kisses and wink, the wink is for Matthew. And if you ever see a guy named Matthew commenting on my videos, he always says something about, he feels weird, or he'll make a joke like, what could you do with somebody with my skin tone or whatever? Because he's so not a makeup guy. And he, has to make sure that whoever's reading it knows that he is a heterosexual. Oh my gosh, it makes me laugh. And I'm just like, at my channel, it takes all kinds. I like everybody. I want everybody at my channel. Oh, I hope this is the right eye. It looks kind of weird, but this is one of those lashes that isn't extremely tapered anyway. It's kind of lengthy all the way across. So anyway, I'm just going to roll with it, baby. He said, but. Did you guys notice that Beavis and Butthead were on one of the commercials at the Super Bowl? I was like, oh my gosh, talk about a blast from the past. I never did like it much. Like, I never did like Beavis and Butthead. The sad part about it is that I knew people that were like that. Don't we, Becky? We know a lot of people like that we went to high school with that were just nerdy perverts. I won't mention any names. Becky might have made a child with one of them. I better be quiet. I'm telling all her business. Yes. Oh, they're beautiful. These are called Level Up by Unscripted. I always look up so you can really see them. But pretty. Well, let me put my lip on. I'm getting close to the end here. Are you really going to make me do like actual glamour shotting? Because if I knew people were watching me when I was doing glamour shotting, it would be a little bit like embarrassing. Keeping for my bunghole. I should not be saying this. Stop talking about Beavis and Butthead. Stop it. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love them. Pretty. You know what? The other day when I was doing my Valentine's Day look, which please watch my video. Whenever I'm done here, I'm going to post it. But I stuck my elbow in a little jar of pink glitter. It is everywhere. And I had just sat down my eyelash on my table and there's pink glitter. Okay, I'm going to go back here and read. Got to make it awkward. Yeah, I'll make everybody cringe just a little bit. But thank you again for the Christmas card, Nicole. I appreciate you thinking of me. And also go see my girls, my Makeup Mafia. How cute is that name that we call ourselves, a Makeup Mafia? Yeah, I got glitter everywhere. It was all on my elbow. I had it all in between my fingers. I'm like, I'm going to have pink glitter on everything for the rest of life. And yeah, I do. I do. Are you outside my door?
Yep.
What's up?
You know those little hearts with the messages on them?
Yeah, conversation hearts.
I just shared one. It says, now it puts the lotion in the basket.
Okay. Why would that? I don't get it. Why would that be on a conversation heart?
It's a joke.
Like you're saying that to somebody?
No, like from the movie.
Yeah. I know what it's from Silence of the Lambs, but what is pink bukkake? What?
I don't know, it sounds like something you go to the doctor for.
What is pink bukkake? Okay, here's another thing I love about Lisa. Lisa's phone is like possessed. So is mine. And some of our like outtakes on text messages are funny. Like on Jeffree Star, it said forever, it says Jeffree Starfish. So now she just calls him Jeffree Starfish, and then the other day called him Jeffree Stargate.
Does he have an assistant named SpongeBob?
I don't know. I think he's got a good friend named Patrick. I will someday, Marlo. I love you too. Thank you for being here. I forgot. I'm sorry. I absolutely straight up forgot your live the other day, and see, Lisa, Becky, Eric, blah, 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 blah. Lisa has been reminding me, and she didn't remind me, so that's what happened. And I'll respond someday. You know I love you, girl. Bukkake is your phone's word for glitter? Okay, going in with Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. You guys, I need you to pray that we get enough snow to keep us out of school for a few days. We're weary. We need a break, especially Becky. Do you know I love her so much that if I could give her one, oops, what's that? My bad. I would give her one of my snow days if I could. I would go to work and let her have my snow day if that was an option. I'm looking for my pencil sharpener. You guys, my drawers are so messy and jacked up. I need to get in here and spend about 2 hours is probably what it would take me to get this in check. Okay, I found it. I would give her one of my snow days if I could, because she deserves one. And this year, over Christmas break, is when she ordinarily gets her time off. Her daughter was having a baby, so she had grandbabies her whole break. So she didn't get a break at all. So, I don't even like declutter videos. I don't. It's weird, and I hate to make them too. Because you know what? I don't get rid of anything. Ha! On the TV, someone just said, "How rude." He stole my word. Rude. Stole it. Anyway, I can't even stop talking long enough to put my lips on. But if you would enjoy it, but I think if I ever did a declutter video, it would be like a drawer, not like all the things. Did you guys notice? Look at how green my eyes look. I can't even, you're not even close enough to see. But look at how green my eyes look whenever I have on purple eyeshadow. I mean, they look green. My eyes vary from green to turquoise looking, not turquoise, but like aqua looking, to kind of a misty grayish blue. And now green. And when my eyes are like emerald green, you better truck it, because I am mad. Like my eyes turn emerald dark green whenever I'm really mad. So yeah, if I don't give anything away or get rid of anything, but I really do, because even some of my Gerard stuff is starting to get old, and I have backups for it, and I just need to get rid of the old ones. It was so good to see you, Nicole. Thank you for coming. And I am doing live streams every Sunday at 11:30 now, every Sunday. So anytime you're like pining away and missing me, you can come on Sunday and I'll be here. So thank you. And Lisa she loves to see collections and see what everybody has. That is why I started my 800 video palette collection videos. It's because of her. And it gives her all the happy joys. So I will do things to give the people I love happy joys. So That's the reason I do them. Even though I don't like particularly enjoy doing them, all it does is make me feel more unorganized. This is perfect. But there's a little robin sitting on my holly bush outside my door. Okay, we're going to take a minute. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus on high, Becky and I need to have enough snow to make it impossible for people to get their children to her house and for me to not have to go to school. We need that. We need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4 days. And we know that all things are possible through your son, Jesus. And I'm not even saying this in jest. I am straight up, for real, asking for some days off for my best friend, Becky Lulu. I pray all of that in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. I wasn't even playing, y'all. I wasn't even being silly. I was for real praying for that. For real. For reals, though. For reals, though. And for those that talk to me on the phone, they know how I say for reals, though, all the time. Instead of saying, I know, right? I say for reals, though. And there's my Elon. Are you hungry? Is that why you're hawking me? You hawking me. But you looking so handsome in your bow tie. Yeah, looking so handsome in your bow tie. Amen and amen. Amen and amen, guys. All right, I'm going to set my face with Morphe. Sorry, I keep hitting that. Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I think I did pretty good. I'm really kind of proud of myself. I'm really kind of proud of myself, you guys. I didn't think I could do it. Here's the thing. Why do I always think I can't do it? I'm pretty good at doing makeup. I'm not saying I'm some kind of expert or anything, but I'm pretty good. Why? Coffee Cofferson. Coffee Cofferson. I don't know why I always think I can't do it, because I can usually do it. And so I need to have more faith in myself. He probably does want that, Robin. I'm looking to see if the snow, it's time for it to start picking up. And since I just prayed, I know it's going to happen soon because I believe. Okay, here I go. Do I spray this 3 times more than I need? Yes, because it's refreshing and it smells so good, you guys. And then I feel like when I start to fan myself, I feel places where it's not, I don't feel that it's wet. Here we go. I am hungry. One day, me and Erica were trying to get out chocolate macchiato. No, mocha. See, here we go. Macchiato or choca loca hoka. See, this is how we got there. So we decided we're just going to call it chocolate mochi. When we were talking about a mocha or something, we're going to call it a chocolate mochi because neither one of us can speak English. Do you hear me? Neither one of us can speak English. We're always like, words, help. Words are hard, help. So yeah, chocolate mochi. Yeah, we can't pronounce anything. Well, Sylvia, you need to try it because I didn't think I could do it. Why don't you try? I think the most important thing is putting a color on the outside of it. I think if you try to do it all black, I think it looks like someone punched you in the eye. And like, I thought, I'll try green, but green would look like somebody punched you in the eye. So maybe purple or like a really pretty burgundy wine color, I think would look good with the smoky eye. Even like an amberish, orange, like a warm brown. So try it. It's makeup. It's not that serious. You can wash it off. It doesn't stay forever. So yeah. And my husband is having a conversation with the cat. Now he's going to stop. Every time Eli says, "Meh," he says, "Meh," and they just go back and forth with it. And I'm like, dude, it's annoying enough to hear Eli do it for you to repeat it. All right, enough. Can you hear it? My love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that's right. My first love, your every breath that I take, your every step I make. Okay. Yes, it was beautiful, Erica. Okay, I am going to, yeah, okay, you guys can sing. I wonder if my Alexa would play that song by Jason Ashanti. Let me just try it because if he does, I can use that because that's a thematic song. So let me see. That'd be awesome if I could play my Glamour Shot song on a live. That would be awesome. Alexa, play Pretty Girls by
Amazon Music.
Oh, booger snot. Alexa, stop. Because I don't want to get a strike. Alexa, play Pretty Girls by Jason Ashanti.
Here's a station for you based on the song Pretty Girls by Dirk.
Alexa, stop. Okay. I'm like, I have to stop her before she starts playing something that's going to get me a copyright strike. My hair looks funky dunky. Okay. Let me take the comments off, and you guys are singing, "Baby, baby, driving you wild, driving me so crazy. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Made me want to take you to London, Paris, something. It now doesn't compare to you. Da 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 da. It ain't fair that all the pretty girls ain't got nothing on you. Ain't got nothing on you. Mm-hmm. All the pretty girls ain't got nothing on you. Cause girl, you know. Oh, and I have to do this. I have to do at least one funny face. Girl, you know you're cute. Girl, you know you're cute. Girl, you know you're cute. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay. That's all. That's all. So thank you so much for coming, you guys. I always have so much fun, and I'm so glad that I started doing this every week. Let me put my little doodle up. If you did not give me a thumbs up, rude. Tell him, Eli. It's rude. Tell him it's rude. How cute is that? Tell him it's rude if they don't give me thumbs up. Tell him. Is it rude? Is it? Now he's all going to do it. Anyway, he must be hungry. I fed the child. I really did. But if it's not, my cats are so spoiled that if it's not exactly what they want, they won't eat it. And then they'll just follow me around howling at me all day long. Rude. Okay? Rude. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming. I love you so much. Thank you for listening to me talk about all my loved ones. And I'm sure I missed somebody, and I'm sorry if I forgot somebody that I should have been mentioning. But you guys, I wanted to talk about the people that are here because I love you so much. I love you so much. I do. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it so much. I am going to go probably take a nap because I stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning during doing a diamond painting. Yeah. And working on the video that I'm going to post. I am going to post it like almost immediately after I get out of here. So please go watch my Makeup Mafia Valentine's Day look because, again, I went out of my comfort zone. I didn't think I could come up with anything that cool, and it did turn out super cool. So I want you guys to see it. So please go watch. Okay? And come back next week at 11:30 because I'll be here, and it would be really fun if you would be here. Okay? Okay. All right. I love you guys. Until next time, take care and God bless. Mwah. Bye, guys.